I was the night custodian at Sigma House, 5 blocks from the college on Lilac Lane. A study house by day, abandoned at night by students too weary at the cafes on Main. Unlike the other fraternities known for less serious matters than ancient writ, this house was rented solely for the purpose of academic pursuit and a place to sit, by fathers with chapters written for sons who may or may not live them as penned. So strewn through the house were studious pages, notes of theses to later defend, and cigarette butts and sweaters forgotten, coffee filters, a painting from Rome. Every month in the mail, a check came to clean up these quarters for study by alumni from home. High on a bookshelf just out of reach, a chessboard set up with all of its men. I moved a pawn to King 4 one night on a whim. A white pawn had moved when I came back again. By the 4th night, I had advanced a knight, only to be thwarted by a bishop and rook. And so I retreated. My unknown opponent had studied the board and knew where to look. I imagined a student up before dawn, toying with me to see what I knew. Days turned to weeks, the game more intense. My advances defended. I always withdrew. And so I castled to keep my king safe, devising a plan that might not be seen. I thought for a night that I presented a threat to the king's bishop. Then he captured my queen. Then one by one he captured my men, when surely he could have checkmated my king, until I stood alone on the board, fully undefended, with nothing to bring. A note the next night. How does it feel to be all alone, a king with no men? The signature read, the specter of darkness. The house indeed darker than it ever had been. This was no student moving chess pieces around. Though that night was darker, it was clearer than most. When I stepped out, I saw him, a wispy outline. I'd been playing a game of chess with a ghost. Thereafter, I cleaned in the mornings instead, and dusted the chessboard, but never moved pieces. Had I known my opponent, I would not have done it, and will never again until my life ceases.